Alright, so over here. So if I go with dark theme or light theme is better for you guys? Dark? Okay. Dark or light? Who say dark? Raise your hand. Okay, we gotta go with dark, okay? Okay, I have here. I set up some stuff, I gotta run it. It's nothing. It's contain nothing. So today we are trying to, we don't have much time, but I gotta try to, tab layout, collapsing layout, okay, and fragment, okay. So that's a lot of stuff, but I gotta try to cover. So we have fragment, tab layout, and collapsing toolbar. So it have nothing over here, okay. So here I use, a theme no action bar, right? So I have get rid of the action bar over here, Okay, awesome. I gotta go with fragment first. So here is my main activity. So in here we have three buttons, and when you click on that, we have an on-click, event here. And when you call that on-click, you can, okay, it's gonna reference to this function. So it's nothing new. It's that on-click property here and fragment and the name of your function, and it's gonna reference over here. Okay, I try to start new intent. It's nothing new. So I gotta start with fragment activity. Okay, so I gotta show you guys how to create a new fragment. So I gotta create a new fragment. I gotta name it symbol. So make sure you use android.support.v4.app. Okay, so don't use this guy. So we want to support, different version of Android, right? Again, so don't use this. So this is belong to your, version of Android. So it's gonna different on Lollipop. It's gonna different on Marshmallow or something. So try to use support v4.app. Okay, and using fragment, we have a lot of life cycle. So I gotta introduce some stuff. So we have on attack activity over here. Okay, it's had deprecated. I gotta try, on context. Okay, so this is when your activity, add a fragment into it. Okay, and a fragment is added into activity, and it's gonna call this guy. Okay, and then we have again on create. Okay, on create view. So fragment is no more than a view. Okay, it's just a view. It has a lot of views on create view, and after that we have on view created over here. Sorry, yes, and we have on activity created. Okay, so when your fragment finish added and finish created view, it's gonna call on activity created. So it's a best practice to call networking database or start doing some stuff in on activity created. It's best practice to go here. Okay, so in here we gotta create a view based on your layout. You have an HTML layout file, yeah, right? We gotta create on create view, on view created. Okay, so the view is ready, right? And simply enough, we can call this guy. So this time, there's something like this. It's not an activity. So in activity, you just buttonize by this, right? But using fragment, you have to call this function. Okay, and then we have on view destroy. Okay, maybe on attack before. I don't remember. On detect something. Yes, we have on detect. And finally, we have on destroy. Okay, some stuff like that. It's life cycle of fragment. So, for example, you corner networking, right? But on destroy, you need to cancel it. So using a normal view, you don't have this life cycle. Not a normal view only have on detect and on attack. Okay, so using fragment, you have a lot of stuff. Maybe you can cancel it on destroy or on destroy view. So I usually call on destroy view. So when the view before it being destroyed over here, I gotta cancel any networking code that is being bending. Okay, I gotta cancel that before on destroy view. Okay, so I get rid of on this guy. Okay. Okay. So I gotta create a new XML file for this fragment very quickly. Maybe okay, I already have one here. So it's nothing. It has a relative layout and a text view. Okay, I'm gonna try to use this into my fragment. Okay, so very simple. You just, again, you have already have inflator over here. Okay, so I gotta remove this guy. And inflator, inflate or dot layout dot fragment symbol container and false. What happens if I put it here a true, guys? Who already tried this? Again, it crashed. Why? Because I gotta try it for you guys. They will said that they already, attacked this. So what happened if I put it true? Who remember? When I inflate a layout to a parent or container and I pass it through, what? I have talked about this before. Who remember? Yes, it is tagged to the view right away, right? But fragment do can't attack to the view, so you call it twice, so it crashed. Okay, let's see. I click on that. Oh, okay, I have not added into the activity. Okay, so I'm gonna add it to the activity very quickly. Fragment over here. So again, I gotta do it dynamically by get fragment support fragment manager. Again, we have here get fragment manager, right? So use support, okay? Again, for lower Android version, okay? And we gotta begin a transaction, okay? And within that we have commit. So in here, for example, you have 5 fragments, okay? So we try to replace them one by one, okay? So a best practice over here is I have this activity, okay? So I can have a frame layout. So a frame layout is just a view, a layout that we use that to replace all the stuff or fragment or something, okay? So I got add here a frame layout. Okay, I gotta collapse this. Give it an ID. So best practice here is if you have many frame layout, for example 3, okay? For example 3, and please do something like this. Content, and you corner fragment, okay? Okay, so when you go Android and you become professional Android, never call a new in, for a new fragment. So Android Studio do have a functionality for you guys. So you can type here new instance, right? See? Enter. And we have this guy. Okay? So why we don't just call a new operator and create a new fragment? Why we need a new instance? So what is new instance? They have a bundles, okay? They create a new fragment for you guys, and they set argument this bundle into a fragment, and this return your fragment. So what is bundle? So bundle can have a lot of things here. So maybe you want to, we have a model, right? Something like article, right? Yes, and we want to put parsable, right? See? And we can put it a key value, something like this. Okay? So if you're not using new instance, you're gonna have a lot of code in your activity. Yes? Okay? And for each new instance, you create a new fragment with different parameter. So in new instance, you pass in article, maybe you buy something else. Okay? So for each stuff, create new instance. Okay? And in the new instance method, you pass here parameter. Okay? And then using your argument as a bundle over here, you can put stuff like put string array, put integer, or put long, or okay, put serializable or put a parsable. Okay, and then it's return that fragment over here. So it's a good practice. Never ever use new operator for a new fragment. Okay, it's a lot of boilerplate code. So I gotta remove this guy here. Okay, so over here, okay, I got code dot new instance. Okay, so that's the way we create a new fragment. And okay, if you have a lot of frame layout and you want to add, you know, many fragments into your frame layout, so never do something like this. Never do something like this. Okay. Why they say a junk section? A junk section, again, using database, right? A junk section gonna do a lot of, you know, lot of things at a time, and if something fail, they roll back everything. Okay. So what we do something like this. Okay. Never do something like that. Okay. And blah blah blah. You do it again and again. In a junk section, if something wrong, they roll back everything. Okay. Never do something like this. It's not good for performance. Okay. Do something like this. I gotta do on at a time. Okay. So I gotta remove this guy. Remove this guy. I try to run. Okay, I gotta click on that and it crashed. Okay. So let's take a look at the errors. Okay. So it's gonna say that the specified child already had a parent. So somehow fragment have inflate the view and add it for you, but you try to add it again. Okay, so and I don't allow that. Okay, so never use true with, you know, fragment. Okay, so again, passing your forms. Okay, you try fragment do it for you for free, and you try to add it again, so it's complaint. Right? So I gotta do it again. Okay, it's work. Okay, I gotta pass some parameter over here. In my, you know, symbol fragment, I have a text view. Okay, so I gotta buy it very quickly. By something, by view or something. R.id, TV title, right? TV title. Sorry. Okay, and the good way is on view created. Okay, you already had com button9.buy something, and you have TV title already available. We can use that over here. So in here, I gotta pass in the title. Okay, for example, I want to pass in the title over here, and my argument. Okay, I gotta put a string. Okay, key value. So a good practice again, create a new, you know, final. Sorry, public static. Final string. A title. It's just a key values. It's nothing. Okay, so I gotta pass it here. Okay. Okay, and then I gotta get it out over here. Okay, string something title, get argument, and get string over here. So you can get string or here, get string with default value. So if you not pass a string, we're gonna have a default value. Okay, so I try this guy, and I pass in my, you know, key again. Okay, so hello world something, and finally I set a test. Okay, so I create a new guys. Okay, without any parameter. Okay, so I gotta try this. So for my activity, we have new instance without parameter. So I gotta try to run it first. So hello world is a default value. Okay, it's a default value. Okay, and then I gotta try to add something over here. Okay. So again, a new instance is a good practice. You have multi new instance function. A new function you pass in a parameter, and the parameter you pass in the bundle, right? And add it into your fragment. And lately, you can get it out using get argument over here. Okay. So again, it's correct, right? So it's work. Okay. Any question so far? Okay. Again, I'm gonna try to add, you know, a fragment statically. Okay. It means you cannot remove that. Okay. So using fragment manager, likely, maybe you can remove that using, you know, begin transaction, and you can remove that. Okay. You can remove your fragment. Okay. So, but using statically fragment, you cannot remove that. So keep in mind that you cannot remove that. Okay. So I have a fragment. Okay. And I have a class, right? So it's here for me, symbol fragment. Okay. Okay. So we need to have an ID. So I want this symbol. Nothing. Okay, I gotta try to run it. But first, I gotta comment this guy. Okay? Crash. So take a look. What it say? Okay, it say that get string. See? So here, when using statical fragment, they're gonna try to call a new operator on, on the fragment. Okay, so for example, you know that in Java we have a default constructor, right? A default constructor with empty argument. So for example, I override that. Okay, symbol fragment something. I have a string here. Okay, I gotta try to run it and see. Avoid non-default constructor in fragment. Why? Because when you have a constructor like this, you no longer have a default constructor in Java, right? Okay, so statically fragment cannot call the default constructor. So you have underline wrap here. Okay, so for example, I delete this guy. It's okay. Okay, so why we have a class over here? Because I try to to get argument and get string, but get argument is new. Okay, we have not passed it in using new instance. So statically fragment gonna call a default constructor like this. Okay, so to fix that, I gotta create a new bundle over here very quickly and set argument something. This guy. Okay, I'll try to run it again. Okay, hello world. So basically, when you have a fragment statically, it's gonna call default constructor. Okay, without argument, and we call default constructor. And so most of the time I never use statical fragment. I only use dynamical fragment. So it's up to you. You can use this guy or that guy. It's up to you. Okay. So any question so far? Okay. So we gotta move to tab layout. Okay. So who already know tab layout? Come on, raise your hand. Tab layout. We have many tabs. Each tab we have a different fragment. Okay. Okay. So I gotta try to do it. So first I gotta close this guy. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, I have a tab layout activity over here. Okay, so we're gonna do a lot of UIs today. So nothing special. It's just UI. You try to remember it, encode it, you practice it, and you remember everything. Okay, so we have relative layout over here. So I choose the theme no action bar again. I get rid of the action bar. For example, I want to add a toolbar, right? But I have it here for you guys. So I have a toolbar over here. So because a lot of your layout have toolbar, so I have a separate layout to have a toolbar, and then you can include that. Okay, using include. Okay, and the layout, and I got vast in my toolbar. So okay, so a lot of your activity layout fragment XML have a toolbar, but you don't want to repeat it again. It's duplicate your code. So you can use include, something like that, and you have tab bar again, toolbar again, sorry, and then I'm gonna have a tab layout. So make sure you choose Android.support.design widgets, okay, over here, and I'm gonna make it match parent and wrap content. Okay, so I give it the ID, tab layout something. Okay, take a look. Okay, where is it? Okay, it's on the top of my toolbar. Okay, so I'm gonna make it below using below. Okay, I gotta close this out. Okay, I give my toolbar an ID. It's toolbar, right? So I can make it below my toolbar. Okay, so take a look. So it's here. Okay, so I got want to What? Okay. Can I add an ID here? Okay, it's better. So you can add an ID to your include. Okay, it's up to you. So in here, I want to change the background a little bit. I want to use color primary, something like that. Okay, and then, so a tab layout, we have many tabs, right? So I'm gonna show you an image of tab layout. What? Okay, over here. The tab layout images. Okay, something like this. You have many tabs. When you click on a tab, okay, a new fragment will be replaced. You know, between here. Okay, I have another sample. Okay, when you click on each tab, content in the middle will be replaced. Okay, so we have a tab for, you know, favorite stuff. We have a tab for recent call, nearby, something like that. So each time you click on a tab, the content will be changed into something new. Okay, so I'm gonna try it. So we need a view page. So make sure again, choose this guy. Okay, and I want to make match parent. I want to collapse this, give it an ID, view page or something. Okay, so a view page to, you know, to host all of your content. And when a tab layout, we click on the tab, okay, view page will be notify and switch a new content for you. Okay, so I gotta demo it very quickly. See here, it overlap my toolbar and tab layout, so I gonna bring it below. Okay, very quickly. Tab layout something. Okay, awesome. Okay, so back here I gonna biting very quickly. So I have a toolbar, right? Okay. Tab layout, something. Yeah. And a view page, right? So again, we're gonna have adapter again. So adapter, what is job? Okay, it will choose between the model, okay, and the view, and it give you a view. So what is the model in this case? So in this case, the model is very simple. It's just here, number one, tab number one, tab number two, tab number three. So view pager will, you know, decide that tab number one is fragment one. Okay, tab number two is fragment number two, and tab number three is fragment number three. So again, we have adapter. So when every time we have a list, and we need to decide which tab and which item it belong to a new layout. So we're gonna have an adapter in Android. So Spinner have an adapter. Okay, at least we have an adapter. Recycler we have an adapter, and View Pager already have an adapter too. So we can create a new adapter for it. So it's very simple. Okay, maybe I gonna name it fragment symbol adapter or something. Okay, I gotta extend fragment adapter. Fragment pager adapter. Okay, so I need to override some function. Okay, get count. So okay, so what happened? Okay, we have to have a fragment manager. Again, a fragment manager is your get support fragment manager something. So you have to pass it in here, and it's gonna use your fragment manager to, you know, replace, add, or remove. Okay, so we have a get item. So a position. So we have three positions, for example. So with each position, we belong to a fragment. Okay, something like that. So for example, over here, I want three fragments. Okay, and here I can, you know, split a position. Okay, so for example, case 0, you know, I gotta return fragment 1 dot new instance, something like that. Okay, something like that. Okay, and then our fragment, I'm gonna name it something, you know, meaningful, and user, you know, yes, user fragment, or, you know, contact. So you get an idea, right? Something like that. Okay, so when user click on the position number 1, the first tab, I gotta return a favorite fragment. Number 2, a user fragment that display a list of user, and a contact is display a list of the contact. Okay, and favorite maybe display a list of favorite posts, favorite article or something. So you get an idea, right? So in here you can pass something over here. Okay, it's up to you. Okay. Okay, so I gotta make it simple enough. Okay. So I gotta comment it out over here. So you guys can take a look. Over here I gotta need do using my symbol fragment. Over here, and I got new instance. So I need to know that each title is different from each other. But I have another method here, get base title. Okay, I gotta explain it in no time. So I gotta try it first. Okay, so in here I gotta get base title. Okay. Okay, so what is it? Okay, I have to make it to string. Awesome. Okay, so basically that's on what you need to set up for a fragment adapter. So in here I gotta set up it. So tab layout, view page. So I need to set adapter. Okay, so I create a new fragment adapter. Over here, I create it, and I pass it in here. Support fragment manager again. Okay, so they're gonna use your fragment manager to do some transaction stuff. Okay, and then set adapter very quickly, and finally we have to using the tab layout and set up view page. Okay, and then you're good to go. Okay, I'll run it. So just 3 simple steps and you got everything set up. Okay, I'm gonna try tab layout. Okay, I gotta check any errors. New button exception on view page set adapter. So I forget to come button I by this. Okay, so I gotta run it again. Okay, awesome. So each time you click on the stop, you gotta replace the content of the fragment for you guys. But the color is not good enough. Okay, so for example, I want to change the underline over here into white, and I want to change this, text into something called Y, for example. Okay, I'll do it now. Very quickly. I think we have, okay, sorry, great. Tab indicator color. I will have tab text color. Okay, so I gotta try it and maybe Android color and white. Okay, and then I have tab indicator color. In the indicator, the underline. Okay, so again I gotta do Android color white something, and I gotta try it. Okay, so I have missed something. Okay, the selected color. See? So I gotta try it. I have selected test color. Alright, so I gotta do it maybe, white, and this guy I gotta make it a little bit different maybe. I gotta choose some color over here. Bam. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so see? It's a gray, right? Okay. So something is missing. Material design. Who knows something is missing in material design? Something is very terrible. The shadow. Why? How do you know?
Just guess.
Okay, so we missed the shadow. So the white color is very annoying because you have background white. It's very annoying that we miss the shadow. Okay, let's take a look. Who have a good implement? Yeah, this guy. So they have a shadow, right? So basically, material they have a shadow. This guy is very nice. So they have a shadow. It looks different. Who know how to get a shadow? Elevation? Okay, can I try? I gotta try it. Oh, I don't have elevation. Who knows? who know how to get shadow, right? So in here, yes, Android, but I don't know if it's working on Android 4. Okay, I gotta try it anyway. So I have a different solution, but I'll try this first. Okay, it's gonna complain. See, it's gonna complain, and when you run on, KitKat, maybe unexpected behavior of class. Okay, so let's see this first. Okay, so it has a shadow, but no, it's not good enough. It just support version 21, but in here we don't have elevation. See? Okay, so I try it first. Maybe it's not, and then I gotta come up with my solution. Okay, it's not working. Okay, so who have an answer? Okay, so the answer is using the app layout. Okay, so it's gonna give you a nice, I gotta give it an ID upper something below the upper, and we don't need to below over here. So basically, because upper is linear layout, okay, basically upper is extend from linear layout, so maybe they are using horizontal. Okay, they don't support vertical. See, different from vertical. Sorry, they don't support horizontal. Okay, so I don't know. I have never tried it before. Okay, I'm gonna put horizontal in HTML. Take a look. Wow, this is awesome. Okay, I gotta take. Okay, here I try horizontal. Okay, okay, I run my app. So remember this. HTML is running in runtime, not compile time. So in runtime, we gotta parse the HTML and check this value out and call Java code. That's it. It's a little bit slow, but you can still run your app because HTML is run on in parse on runtime. Okay, so I gotta try. Bam, awesome. I take a look at the yeah. It's exactly the error you see from the code base of Android, right? I gotta take a look at it again. Right, this line. Okay, they don't support horizontal. So basically, you don't need to have that line. So it's gonna be vertically this guy. I run it again. Okay, left shadow. See? Okay, that's material. So please put the shadow. Yeah, we look more material. Materialize. Okay? Awesome. Okay, so sorry, I want to run it again. So who knows? I think it's not good enough, right? So I can try to add some icons to the layout. So today is all about UI. So I gotta do simple way first. Okay. So I gotta have an in. Okay. A final in for memory optimization and icon something. My icons. Okay. Okay, icons. Okay, over here. Okay, so I have prepared some icon for you guys. So this code I gotta push into GitHub so you guys can check it at home. So I have I see something. I see car something like that. Drawable. I see plus. Okay, awesome. And here you can tap like a for in maybe okay, and tab layout get tab at. Okay, and I gotta set the icon. Okay, awesome. So it's an icons something E, right? Okay, I'll run it. So we have it, but it's not good enough, right? So maybe I want it, the text is on the right, okay, but we have to custom the layout. So tab layout gives you a functionality to customize your layout using an XML layout file. Okay. So for this, I wanna hack this first. Okay. I gotta get tab, add, just set title, set text. I gotta do some, dirty stuff first. Okay. So we can, simply enough. Maybe we just need icons and we don't need the text. We can remove that using set text new. So set text new is run after view pager get the title from the adapter. Okay, so they get the title first. When you call tab layout setup view pager over here, view pager will invoke the adapter and get the title back and set your tab layout. Okay, and then you can set it later. New question.
But for some stuff like we can decide, but is it affect the performance? Is it not heavier pictures and like that?
I don't get you. Sorry.
So in the design file, I can put the test phone design, the icon of the phone, and then I load it as an icon. And
So if it
so it is okay.
if the icon is lightweight, it's okay.
Is it heavier? Is it not
It should not.
it
So
should not.
in Android, you should keep the APK as small as possible. Okay. So never attach some image that up to 1 megabyte. That's a lot. So try to keep it low. Maybe 20 to 40 kilobytes is enough. You can export something like that. If you're a designer, you can have option to export it as web icons. Okay? So Photoshop have, Adobe Illustrator have too. You can try it. So it's still good, look nice. Or if you want something to look fabulous, using vector, super light. And when you import it, it's displayed as XML layout and it's lower than 10 kilobytes always. Very, very, very awesome. Okay. Awesome question. So I gotta try to customize the layout of the tab layout. So I want a text on the right of the icons, for example, simple enough. So I gotta create a new layouts. Maybe I have one. No, so I gotta create a new. Maybe item tab something. Okay, very, very, very quickly. I gotta put it in horizontal. Okay. Okay, so again, tools, right? Okay, how to see, right? Uh, no, I gotta make a tools again. So better I gotta set it into. I don't want a theme, right? Okay. Again, I need a tools. Text. Hello. That's something. That's right. So side. Text color. Android. Okay, it's waiting a little bit time. So, sorry, SD. Okay, you can use font weight, right? You can increase the font weight. So you can attack new font files, or you can use the device sans script something. Yeah, and you can add. You take a look medium. Okay, it's bigger and gravity center. Okay, you know, scale line center, only center. And finally, I want to put some in padding. How many is enough, guys? 8. 8 maybe, I don't know. No, maybe layout ways is not good. I want gravity to left, right? Why we don't have gravity over here? Okay, I gotta do this guy. Layout ways and okay, and gravity center. Okay, awesome. Hey, maybe 8 is enough. Okay, awesome. And then in your adapter, okay, I gotta create a new a new list. I gotta move these guys into adapter. It's better, right? So I have another guys here. It's my titles, right? New string something. Okay, we have some title here. Maybe walk, maybe car, and plus something. Okay, awesome. And then in here, value of, right? So I can change this into title. Sorry, title. So it's better you put a little m here, right? It's private. So title dot get position. Awesome. And I'm gonna have a new function here. So maybe we get view. Okay. So I'm gonna pass in here a position. Okay. So again, how to create a view? Inflator? Where to get inflator? Where we're gonna get inflator? Context, right? So I'm gonna pass some context over here. Very easy, right? This dot, I create new context. Something. And bam, bam. Awesome. So again, layout inflator. Form, my context, right? And inflate or the layout that, item tab, sorry. And we don't have, we don't have container. You can pass new. It's okay. It's no grass. Okay, false. Okay, maybe we don't need this guy. Okay, so we have a new view. Maybe a view, a tab view, something. Okay, you can return it. Tab view. So again, in here, you cannot use button I here. It's not good. It's not a good practice. So maybe I gotta do simple way, right? I have an image view. Okay, and I got five view ID using what is icon, right? And I got a classes, right? Image view, and I set an image variable, right? So again, we have context combat. Use that. Okay, context combat. Okay, so we try to convert transfer an integer operator into a variable, right? So here, get variable. See? And I got passing in my context and my icons. So don't worry, I'm gonna share this code base into GitHub for you guys and position, right? Awesome. Okay. And then finally, I get a text view, maybe TV title or something. Oh my god. Tab view, file view ID or .id dot TV title. Bam. And set set text. Awesome. So we can get base title very easy, right? And toString. Maybe we do not need that. So, guys, what is the difference between a string and a char? No, a character. Who know a character? Over here. Maybe. So maybe later. We don't have enough time. So maybe later. Okay, I gotta run it. Sorry. I gotta run back this. loop. Okay, remove this guy, and I want to set a custom view over here. Okay, and symbol get view from my position. Okay, so in here you have to pass in the context, right? This. Okay. 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 Awesome. Okay. So maybe next time you could copy and paste my code. Okay. So it's okay, but we have to understand this. So a good practice is you have 3 different fragments. And each fragment have its own layout and logic and something, and you put it in here. Okay, I think that's all about tab layout. Any question so far? Any question? Are you sure? Okay. 5-minute break, okay? I'm a little bit tired from work today. Okay, 5-minute break. Okay.
Just I have a small question.
Please.
How we pass data between activity to the Bayesian view fragment?
Sorry?
View Bayesian fragment.
View Bayesian fragment. Okay. So in here you want to pass data? So you can use your constructor. You have a constructor.
Online. Maybe I have a list, a Excel view in the tab
Tab number 1.
And then I change something in the my activities, and I want to notify the.
Okay, good question. So we 2 ways. Who knows? I have 2 answers. Who can answer his question? So how can we, for example, we have 3 fragments, right? For the board, we have 3 fragments over here. So he said that, for example, on car fragment, he want to click something, and he want to update something from what fragment? Who had the answer? A true way to do this. Tin, do you have the answer?
No.
Okay, so there are 2 ways: the official way and a library way. Okay, so if you need a library, so in production, I usually use the library called event bus. Yes. So at home you can try it, an event bus. So event bus is very simple. Okay, you want to fire an event. Okay, to fire an event between a fragment to a fragment, you can use it. So at home maybe you can try it. Okay, I gotta try it right now. Maybe I think I don't know if we have enough time. Okay, I gotta do the official way first. Okay, the official way. So if you have true fragment, okay, never communicate directly between true fragment, because it will be a coupling, right? So true fragment will be a coupling. They're related to each other, and likely you want to expand into tablet layout, and you're gonna have a lot of trouble. So the best practice, an official way in Android, listener, right? Okay, so we have a listener from the activity. Okay, so when you click on something on car fragment, okay, and you're gonna call that listener on the activity, and again the activity will notify the fragment for you. Okay, so I'll do the official way first, and in your activity, okay, I want to do something. Maybe I have a listener. Sorry about the interface. Good question. Listener. Okay. Why do something? Change type. Okay, William string. Okay, I try to change the title over here. So have a listener, and I'll create a new listener. Okay, maybe over here. Okay, listener, new listener. Okay, I'll change the title. Okay, I must somehow get out the list of fragments. So the best practice here, you have a list of fragments. Okay, so maybe a list. Okay, fragment. fragment something. Okay, and in the constructor you can try. Okay, my fragment is better name, right? Okay, and alright, this. Okay, so in here every time we create new guys, I gotta declare it. Fragment equal to new fragment. Sorry, symbol fragment. That new instant, right? I gotta copy this guy over here, and I gotta add it. Add this guy into that fragment, and I will return that fragment. Okay, simple enough. But okay, awesome. And then in here, I want to update it. For example, my symbol adapter, right? Symbol adapter, change fragment one title. Okay, I create that function over here, and my fragment get. I put in here the title, and in here fragment number one, right? For example, and then I want to set title. Okay, title. Okay, and I create this guy. Okay, because we have passed it into, so I have to get it out and cache it into symbol fragment. Okay, my fragment get 0. I want to cache this, and in here I want to set it a title. Okay, no, my TV title something set as title. Okay, and after that I will show you the library, and maybe I don't want this. I want something more simpler, like this. Okay, I got implement my listener over here. Where is it? It's here. Okay. Okay. So listener something over here. Bam, bam. Where is it? Here. Maybe. Okay, so why? Okay, it's cyclic reference. So cyclic reference. Who knows cyclic reference? Who know? Who knows cyclic reference? So again, cyclic reference is reference to itself, and garbage collection cannot collect it. Okay, so that's garbage collection. So I think I'm gonna put this guy, into symbol fragment. Or you can create new guys. Maybe okay, I'm gonna create a new interface for simpler. Okay, so symbol fragment listener something. Okay, awesome. And I gotta put it in my interface. Pass it here. Okay, and then I'm gonna implement that symbol fragment listener. Okay, awesome. And then when you click on something, right? So I pass it in here. Where is it? This. Okay, I have passed this in here, and on attack of the symbol fragment, right? So I can get it out. Okay, on attack over here. So it's your activity. You pass in here your activity, so you can cache it. Okay, so again, I'll try something like this. It's got a reference to a symbol fragment. So I'm gonna explain it later if you don't understand. A little bit hard. Likely we can use library and pass this and cache it. Okay, so in here, we pass in the context your activity, right? And your activity, that is implement symbol fragment listener, right? And in your in your symbol fragment, when it's attached to the activity, okay, so that your activity is implement symbol fragment listener, so you can cache it. Okay, and finally on view created. Where is it? On view created here. I can set on click listener. Bam. Okay, change title, maybe hello. So there is a problem here because we have three same fragment. So when you click on anything, it will change. Okay, hopefully I'll run it. So later I'm gonna introduce the library. Okay, I go tab layout. Alright. Okay, you see? It changed to hello. See? I'm gonna try it again. See the walk, right? When I click on the car, it changed to hello. But it's hard because you have to pass the listener everywhere. So again, activity, implement a listener. You have a method to change the title. Okay. So then when I invoke that title, sorry, when I invoke that method here. So again, activity is implement a listener. Okay. And then it's a method to update the fragment 1 title. Okay. And when I click on that, I'm gonna update the fragment 1 title. Okay. And then I gotta pass the listener using this over here. Pass into your fragment symbol adapter. Okay. Sorry, not need that, because in your symbol fragment, when you attack it into your activity, okay, so the context is actually your activity, okay, and then you gotta cast it into symbol fragment listener, and likely when you click on text view, try to change the title. Okay, it's hard, and it's very hard to debug because you pass the listener everywhere. Okay, so I do it a second way using that library. Okay, so again, this library using, in the past, again, Java, reflection, or generate code. So this library in the past, they have come to version number 3. Yeah, number 3. So number 2 and number 1 they use reflection. It's in something like this. For example, you have true fragment, right? It's living in your memory application. When you click on something, to file an event, event bus will move to another fragment and try to inspect all the method and try to invoke it in runtime. It's very slow because it's have to go to the class and find all the method of the class and get the right one, and it's called a method. That's it. So one fragment file an event, another fragment have a function, to get that event and change the title. That's it. Okay. So I'll try this library for you guys because it's necessary. Okay. So where is it? Over here. Okay. So I'm gonna add it under Gradle. Okay. Bam. Sing now. Okay. And then okay, so I only need one class to do this. Symbol fragment. Okay, so we have 2 steps here: on resume, okay, and on bounce. Okay, so we have the code event bus, right? So again, when you generate a code, okay, so you need annotation. Okay, you need annotation to generate a code, so they will subscribe. Okay, again, they will try to change code at the combine time using this annotation. So in the past, so if you back into 2 years ago, event was working like this: public void on event. Okay, and you have to declare on a class. That's an event. So best practice is maybe I name it title event something. Okay, so the best practice is public final string title. Okay, so a final and like a complaint, so we have constructor. So we don't need getter, setter on this because it's just an event. You create an event. Okay, it contains data. Okay, so you file the event. So very simple. Make it simple. Final string public. That's it. We just need the data. We don't need getter and setter. We don't want to try to modify the event. No way to do that. Okay, so in the past, you name something like it. Public void on event, and you have to have on event. Okay. Direct exactly this name on event, and it will work in the past. Okay, but now we don't need this. You can name the method anyway because they use reflection. They gotta go to symbol fragment and find a method named on event with the title event, and they're gonna invoke it. A little bit slow, but now you use annotation processing, so I subscribe is enough. You can view on event or something. It's up to you. Okay, and in here, TV something, right? What is it? Title? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so here, when you receive the event, because some guys will fire an event, and you gotta receive it as subscribe title event. Okay, so how to fire an event? Very easy. First, you have to let event bus know that as subscribe is alive. So event bus, get the file, register this, and on bounce you have to unregister this. Okay, so register that you said to event bus, please take a look at my fragment. So some event will when fire, they call the on event function for you, and you just change the title. That's okay. For example, because we have only 3 instances of symbol fragment, so when I fire event, 3 guys will receive that. Okay, 3 guys will receive that. Okay, so I can try it for you. So it's very dangerous, and please take a look. Here, I gotta comment this slide. Okay, and then I gotta go event bus again. Get it for a both. Okay, so a new title event something. Code. Okay, so when I fire an event, 3 fragments will receive that because we have 3 fragments, right? They all register the event. So when I fire it, okay, on event gonna be called. So how on event called? It's based on the as subscribe method, and it has a same type of event. Okay, same type of event. Okay, that's it. You have an as subscribe method. Okay, and you have an event that have the same name and have been registered. And you gotta fire that event. Okay, so I run it. I click on what? No, car. Bam. See? Oh, the bus not working. Why? Why? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows why the bus is not fired? Who knows? Okay, I gotta try to explain it. Why? Why?
Bus have not registered.
No, they all register. They have the same symbol fragment over here. Yes, that's right. Why? 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 It only had 2 instance of yes. How to update to 3 instance? Yes. Set offset something? Yes, set offset something. So I got call it offset. No, I don't remember exactly the name. Okay, I gotta set limit offset. I don't remember. View Bayesian? Yeah, set limit offset. So when you pass in number true, it means they will keep true fragment nearest to your fragment. For example, I currently at where is it? Well, I currently at work, right? So when I set limit to true, they will keep car and bus alive. Okay? When I click on car, they will keep walk and bus alive. 2 fragments nearest to you. For example, you have 5 fragments, so the 2 nearest to you will be kept on the memory. So it by default, let's take a look at the default. Default 2, really? I think it's 1. Here, this guy. Default is 1, man. So default is 1. That's right. That's why when you click on car, it only keep walk alive. Bus is not active activity. Okay. So when you click on that, they have not registered. There is no fragment on memory, just true fragment. So I gotta run it again. So if you want to keep 3 fragments in memory, view by just set limit something. Okay. You gotta try it again. Car, and click on that. Okay. It's working. Okay. Okay, I gotta try it to 0. Okay. Again. Nothing. Only itself is updated. Okay. Okay. Tap layout. Bam. So first, why? Because okay, see, you cannot set 0. If you set something below default, they don't allow. See? Okay, and there are log request option by limit something. Okay, I apply tag right. View bây giờ. Gotta find that. Okay. Okay. Request off screen maybe too small. Don't allow. Okay, so you're not be allowed. Why? Because they want to keep memory. You know, user experience. When users switch into the new tab, it should there. It should not then try to initiate that time is very slow. So they keep one. And when you click on that, it appears immediately. It's not create a new one at that time. Okay. So in production we don't have to do this. Sorry, we don't do one simple fragment. As for instance, we have 3 different fragments. Okay, so we're not gonna experience something like we click on something and 3 update. No, we're gonna have 3 different fragments. Okay, so it's not gonna happen because we use simple fragment. But okay, that's it. Okay, any question? Okay, take 5-minute break. I need to stop my videos.